trying to pressure a star actress into pleading guilty in the college entrance cheating scandal. The actress Lori Loughlin and her husband are among the parents facing new charges for allegedly resorting to bribery and fraud to get their children into top colleges. CNN's Brynn Gingras is working the story for us. What are you learning, Brynn?
Yeah, well, criminal defense attorneys, some who are handling clients in this case, others who are not, say it's not time to cut a deal. Their strategy, or at least part of it, get the government to show its cards. What evidence is there to prove these parents, like Loughlin, conspired to commit these alleged crimes to get their kids into these elite schools?
Tonight, a law enforcement source says Fuller House actress Lori Loughlin has not yet engaged in substantial plea discussions with prosecutors, but added it's not too late. This after Loughlin was among 16 parents indicted Tuesday on an additional charge of conspiracy to commit money laundering. Loughlin and her husband, fashion designer Massimo Giannulli, are accused of paying $500,000 to facilitate their daughter's admissions into USC as rowing recruits. Court documents detail conversations the couple had with scheme mastermind William Singer to facilitate the payments. The couple, as well as the dozens of others caught up in this scandal, were previously facing a charge of conspiracy to commit mail fraud and honest services mail fraud. That charge carries a maximum of 20 years in prison, as does the money laundering charge. Criminal defense attorney Vinoo, who is not representing a defendant in this case, says if he was Loughlin's attorney, he would have advised her to not take a deal.
All the payments were done by her husband, and it makes that very clear that her husband wired the money over to Singer. That, to me, does not lead to her being guilty in a criminal conspiracy to commit what they call honest services fraud or money laundering conspiracy.
I know. The additional charge Loughlin, her husband, and 14 other parents are now facing is a move prosecutors warned would happen if they didn't cooperate early on in the case. An aggressive tactic, says Varghese.
So for the government to push to plea this quickly, it's really not a fair position for them to take, because basically you're not giving them an opportunity to really challenge the evidence, to review it.
The evidence, according to a law enforcement source, is plentiful in the case, and a recent court filing shows possibly what the government has against some parents: surveillance photographs, academic records. The government even noting there are others involved who have not yet been charged. Defense lawyers representing the 16 charged, including Loughlin, filed a letter arguing that the government putting all parents in a single indictment is unorthodox and a strategy that could be considered as judge shopping. The U.S. Attorney for Massachusetts calling the claim a Hail Mary. 13 other parents did take the government's deal this week, including actress Felicity Huffman. Huffman was accused of paying $15,000 to alter her oldest daughter's college admissions test scores. The government will ask for the minimum punishment for Huffman in exchange for the quick plea. Huffman issued a statement taking full responsibility for her actions, saying, quote, "I want to apologize to the students who work hard every day to get into college and to their parents who make tremendous sacrifices to support their children and do so honestly." She also said her daughter did not know of her involvement in the scheme, an important line in the long apology, as investigators say it's considering more arrests, possibly of students who knowingly participated in the scam.
And USC says it's considering plea deals when deciding the fate for its students connected to this scam, and that would include Loughlin's daughters. It's unclear what schools, if any, Huffman's daughters have been accepted to, since she would have been applying when these arrests came down. Wolf?
All right, we'll watch this story together with you, Brynn. Thank you very much, Brynn Gingras reporting.